but hello. Hello. I'm very excited to sit with you again. I know it's been, I don't know, a little bit over an hour since our last conversation. I think it's really important for me to be here and for me to talk to you and tell you all about Ivim because things are happening. Things are happening. Put on my little Ivim hat here. I think I need a fan. Yeah. So how's everybody doing? Everybody good? I'm just gonna leave this here. All right. I wonder if I could make some sort of short link to make things easier. To type in the ooh, because the beacons.slash thing. Let's see, on Arizona Dream. Maybe I could add something on my website. Okay, while we're doing that, I want to just give y'all a moment to get in here. Hi, Faith. Hi. Hi, Amy. Hi, Caitlin. Hello, Tina. Hello, Paul Walker 55. Hello, Wow and Sparkles. Hello. Some of the usernames silly. Okay, so I'm just gonna get right into it. That way you're not just waiting for me to say hello again. Actually, no, let's just say hello again. Hi. I'm Lindsay, for those of you that don't know me. I've been on a compounded GLP-1 journey for quite some time, so that's what we're gonna talk about here in this live. Ivim, you'll hear me reference it. It's the name on my hat. This little green V here. It's on my Beacons page, and I think that we're gonna have about an hour, right, to chit chat. I got some stuff pulled up in front of me. So Ivim Health is the company that I am affiliated with, that I go through to get my GLP-1 medication. I am on a compounded GLP-1 through Ivim Live, Ivim Health. This is an Ivim Live. Thank you, Peyton. There's so many things that I want to say that I can't say. There's so many things that I want to like scream from the rooftops that I can't. But I will say, I'll say as much as I can. So, for a limited time only, you can secure the lowest price on compounded semaglutide. So if you've ever considered a weight loss journey, I'm on one right now. I'm on compounded GLP-1 medication. I have been since July, and it's worked wonders for me. So right now is the lowest cost that it will ever be. And that's why I'm here. My novel is, I have 3. It's a 3-part series right now. But this live is not about that. Thank you for asking. Come back when I'm not doing an Ivim live. This is the lowest price that it's ever going to be. So if any of you have ever considered joining a company that like serves GLP-1s on a silver platter, Ivim is the best. Ivim Health has what other companies don't, and that was pretty. It was like, thank you, Sarah. What Ivim Health has. Hey guys, I can hear you. Maybe you should be I'm working. Oh. My son has. He has it out for me. Anytime I go live, he's like. Okay, so when you join Ivim, you actually get a whole bunch more than you would get with just like any regular GLP-1 company. So with Ivim Live, I feel so supported in the fact that I can hop on and get a provider on like a call like this, like a FaceTime. I have unlimited, however many I want, as long as it's during their business hours, I can have meetings. So if I have side effects or if I need a dosage change, boom, done, hop in. This is a tiger's eye. Thank you so much for asking. Hi, Tammy. I also love the community that Ivim has. It's huge. We looked earlier, there's over 23,000 people in the community. There's recipes, and then there's like different forums for different things like diabetes, PCOS, men, menopause, perimenopause, Hashimoto's. So a lot of people who are on compounded GLP-1 journeys that also like need different areas to like talk to people who are going through similar things. They have that too. Also, when you do become a client of IVM Health and when you do sign up, you get your medication shipped to you 2 days, in 2 days, like fast, free shipping, like right to your house. What else? What else? You get all the supplies you need for your injections. You also, you'll have the ability to refer other people. I know we only have a couple days. It's the 20th right now. So everything has to be submitted and done, and like people have to be signed up by the 22nd. So there's a little bit of a sense of urgency here. But like, let's say you sign up your friend, you're going to get referral credit if she signs up, which is kind of cool. That's something that they haven't done. So the deal is $75 a month for semaglutide for 4 months. That's the lowest that it's ever going to be. It's the lowest that it's ever been. And this is the only time you're going to be able to cash in on that offer. Some people do gain the weight back. I did when I got off the medication. I did gain it back. Some people don't. Some people can train their brain and stop eating the way they were, and some people simply cannot. It's really different for every individual. These are compound injections, so it's very much like, you know, the O or the, you know, the M, the big meds that are out there, but they're compounded versions that are just as effective, and I absolutely love them. So I was able to lose 25 pounds on my own by exercising, and I was able to maintain that by continuing to exercise, but I hit a plateau and I wasn't able to lose. So then I started a compounded GLP-1 and I lost more weight. But then I got off of that medication and I did gain 30 pounds back. So for me, yeah, like I would have to be a maintenance dose person, but right now I'm still in my during phase. So I'm still actively working on my during. I don't have a before and after. I have a before and during. So far I've lost almost 50 pounds total. So it's $75 a month for the semaglutide for 4 months. So IVM Health does IVM Health does also have a membership fee as well. But with this promo, everything is a little bit different. So I would highly suggest that if you're interested in at all, just go to my Beacons page, sign up. It takes about 2 minutes to sign up, qualify, and book a free consult. You're not locked into anything. It's free. Anybody can do it. You can ask all of your questions. You can ask anything about money, about side effects, about what it's going to look like after 4 months, anything. I am just here to try to get you to understand that there's so many things I can't say. This is not a sales pitch. This is a warning. This is a hurry up and do this now, or you might regret not taking the chance while you have it, if that makes sense. It is for semaglutide. It's $75 for semaglutide for 4 months. So if you're one of those people who always says things like, I should have done it when it was cheaper, this is your shot to not be that person. After May 22nd, the program is evolving. It's evolving. I can't say more than that, but I highly recommend that you consider doing this now if it's something that you've ever been interested in trying to do. It's changed my life. Having the food noise gone from my brain it's amazing. It's amazing. My whole entire outlook on food has changed. My relationship with food has changed. So we were talking earlier about like fast food and like things we eat versus things that we don't eat. When you're on a compounded GLP-1, most of you will have an appetite suppressant. Like it'll get rid of the food noise for most people. So that little voice inside your head that says, oh, I'm hungry, oh, I want that, oh, I want pizza, oh, I need fast food, oh, I want french fries, it's gone. And I know that to you, that might feel like a lie, because it was to me before I started. But then when I started and I took the medication, I no longer wanted that, which is crazy because I spent my whole life on fast food. This is me on fast food. This is me not on fast food. Now, if I want fast food, I can go get some. It's not going to affect my whole week. I'm not going to have it every day. I don't deprive myself. I just don't crave shit anymore. 34 pounds down on tirzepatide since November. Congratulations. That's awesome. We have the same name. Hi, Taylor. Hey. But yeah, like I don't go back for seconds. I don't think about food all day. I spend a whole lot less money on takeout food. I cookie. Everything is different. Like with food noise. I don't know how many people in here put a number 1 in the comment if you have a problem with food. We're here talking about compounded GLP-1. I'm with Ivim Health. We're just having an honest, open discussion about weight loss, food, health, all the above. How'd you lose so much weight? I changed my whole entire lifestyle, and that really is the truth. So everything in me is different. Everything that I put in, everything that I don't put in, like for food, is different. My workouts are different. My energy is different. My happiness is different. Everything is different. I'm trying to lose weight after birth control shot, going on 5th year. Yeah, that's tough. It's tough. It's really hard to lose weight, period. Like it's just really, really hard. For me, I plateaued after losing 25 pounds on my own. I was sitting at like 200 and 45 pounds or something like that. And I couldn't get under that. And I had a really hard time. Really, really hard time. So in this photo, I was like 262 pounds or so, I think. And this is me this week, and I'm weighing at 222. So, I had weighed more before this picture as well. I just like this one because my face, like I'm so fucking miserable. I was so unhealthy. And I also want to convey that if you are a larger, heavier, beautiful person and you're healthy, great. Because I never really was motivated by size change. For me, it was blood work, right? Because people can be so skinny and so unhealthy. So this is not a size thing. This is a health thing for me. I wanted to lose weight because I wanted my blood work to change. So again, please understand that I'm just trying to remove the stigma that surrounds these compounded GLP-1 medications. Like when you see Kelly Clarkson or when you see Meghan Trainor and you see people instantly in the comment section like, must be Ozempic. That's what we're not gonna do, right? Because everybody's worst is their worst. And everybody's health is different. And feeling good, right? That's subjective. It depends on a lot of different things. But for me, I was super unhealthy. My lower LDL cholesterol, my high cholesterol, everything was sky high. My triglycerides were so bad that I was sent to a cardiologist. And for me, it wasn't about changing my size. For me, it was about the longevity of my life. Both of my parents were diabetic, type 1 and type 2. My mom was type 2, my father was type 1. They're no longer here. And I want to be here for my kids. My aunt had a stroke when she was 25. My other aunt passed away, diabetic. There's just so many things counting against my family that I don't want. And if I can prevent any of it, I'm going to do that. So I went to the doctor a couple years ago. And I asked them if I could try a GLP-1, and they told me no, because my insurance wouldn't cover it. So I was pre-diabetic. So because I was just a few points under, I was not fully diabetic yet, medicine wouldn't be covered. It would have cost me like $1,300 a month or just under. So food. I don't have a weight problem, although I used to. I was borderline obese, but now I'm 21. Yeah, see, I don't worry about numbers at all. I barely get on the scale. I only do that like once a week or once every other week, just so I can update you guys on my health journey, because most of you ask me, how much have you lost? What dose of medicine are you on? So for me, I I go by my blood work and how I feel, to be honest. Um, you put it so perfectly. Thank you, Peyton. It's really, really hard to lose weight, though. There are some people that can diet and exercise and lose weight, and then there's some people that need to say, hey, I can't do this on my own. I need help. And that was me. That was me. So I still have to work out. I still drink a lot of water. I changed what I eat, but that happened because the food noise is gone. This is Ivim Health, the hat that I'm wearing. This is the logo that you're going to see on my Beacons page if you're interested in starting a GLP-1 journey. But here's the thing. With Ivim Health, like let's just say this version of the offer, it may not be around forever. It's like if you're watching this live, you're getting this information at the right time. All you have to do is go to my Beacons page and book a free consult. Okay? You don't have to sign up for anything. You don't have to pay for anything. It is a free consult. All you have to do is put a little bit of information in. This is not a sales pitch. I'm not trying to sell shit to you. I'm trying to let you know that by May 22nd, you need to be enrolled if you're interested in becoming an Ivim patient, a new patient, to lock in the deal for semaglutide for $75 a month for 4 months. You'll never get this again. Not only that, but after the 22nd, which is what, 2 days, everything's going to change. The Ivim program is evolving, things are changing. So I want to give you the opportunity to get in and to learn about this before it's too late for you to score that deal. If you're reading between the lines, if you think you're picking up on something I'm putting down, you're probably right. It's just really hard to talk about because I can't. There are certain things that I cannot say, but I cannot stress enough to you that if you would like to become a new patient of Ivim Health, it's worth it. Every single penny is worth it. I have had compounded medication through a separate company and also a med spa. The med spa was actually pretty great. And then I had switched to be an affiliate for another company that was horrible. I had such extreme side effects that I ended up in the hospital, and I was emailing this person and they didn't care. They were like, let us know, what dose you're supposed to be on, or what. I'm like, what? Isn't there someone I can talk to? So at Ivim Health, when you enroll, you're going to instantly get your medication in 2 days, free shipping. Okay. Not only that, but you have access to providers. If you just sign up and book the free consult at the Ivim, like look for this in my Beacons page. If you sign up for that, you're going to talk to a provider one-on-one, like I'm talking to you right now. And you're going to be able to ask any question that you have and get it answered by an actual provider, face to face. And then if they, feel it's right, you feel it's right, you can then decide, okay, I want to be a patient. Let me try this medicine. Let me see if it's right for me. And you go from there. But that consult is free, and you're going to want to talk to them if you're interested at all. Brooke just did a free consult. How are the kiddos? We miss you. Hey, Jake, the kids are good. Hi, Allison. Kiddos are good. Sorry, I'm just checking these comments real quick. My fear is I haven't weighed myself in years because it messes with me mentally. Do you have to weigh in on a GLP-1? No, not if you don't want to, not if you're not tracking that, you don't have to. Some people need to, some people need that. So for me, like I said, the only reason why I'm jumping on a scale is to give you guys an update, because for social media, it's very much a visual process, right? People are always like, what's the number on the scale? How much weight have you lost? How'd you do it? What's your dosage? Like they want all the info. For me, proof is in the blood work, right? This shit has changed my life. Because if you think about it this way, when you stop putting in toxins, right? When you stop desiring cake, fast food, fried food, the things that are inherently bad for us, when you stop desiring that stuff and you naturally want more water. And when you naturally choose chicken over French fries, right, things start changing. And then when you start saying, oh, I need to up my protein, and you start eating more protein, and then you start to feel better, your energy levels come up, you're able to work out a little bit more, you're able to make better food choices because you're not bogged down by those toxins, you don't want them, so you don't choose them. And it's not even something that you're really conscious of doing. Most people have that when their food noise is gone on a GLP-1. It's bliss. I never could do that on my own because I was the kid who wanted Dunkin' Donuts for breakfast and McDonald's for lunch and Wendy's for dinner and then pizza and snacks in between. I'm just not that kid anymore. Everything changed. How was the free consult, Brooke? How was that for you? Can you just, I mean, you don't have to tell us what you did, but I mean, were they nice to you? Was it professional? Did you feel like all of your questions got answered? It's not a promo. Like, this is a moment that you need to pay attention to, because I feel like a lot of people, you know, they see success stories and they're like, oh, that's interesting. Maybe I'll try that. Maybe I want to, maybe I don't want to. I don't know. If you have any doubt at all, if you have any desire at all, even if it's just a little bit of a desire, don't wait longer, because things are shifting soon. So you're going to want to do this now. Just book the free consult. And if you don't need that, if you're not here for that, that's fine too. But let's just have a show of hands or numbers. If you are somebody who struggles with health, drop a 1 in the comments below. Not even food, not even weight, just health. If you struggle with your health at all, drop a 1. I'll wait. Harrison's good, Leslie. Thanks for asking. I see you, Angela. I see you, Owen. I see you, Michelle. How many of you have considered maybe changing your lifestyle? I see you, Sunflower. Let's drop a 2 in the comment. I see you, Peyton. Let's drop a 2 in the comment section if, let's go weight. If you want your weight to change, throw a 2 down. It's just hard with kids and busy. I get it. I get it. Hey, Nicholas. Yeah, I've been working hard. I see you, Kelsey. Michelle. I see you, everybody. Yeah. Does Harrison still color on the walls? Sometimes. He has crayons up there, but he doesn't choose to. I don't force him. I'm seeing a lot of 2s. They're coming in pretty quick. How many of you have tried a compound or a GLP-1? Throw 3 in the chat if you've tried one. Throw a 4 if you thought about it. So 3 if you've tried one, 4 if you just thought about it. 4 just thinking about it. I'm on one for diabetes. How's that going, Bird Dog? I see you, Julie. I see you, Sunflower. Just thinking about it. Don't have insurance. I get it. I don't either. I don't either. They wanted me to pay $1,200 and like something a month. Maddie's tried one. Did you have success with it? All right. That's crazy. My A1C went from 13.8 to 7.6 in a few months. That is incredible. That's incredible. If you're not a diabetic and if you don't realize that, that's a huge drop in A1C. That's amazing. Without insurance, what would my cost be? So it's the same. It's $75 a month for semaglutide for 4 months. It's the lowest that it's ever been. It's the lowest that it ever will be. Leslie, I got to make some more of those deconstruction videos. Thanks for the reminder. You did. You lost around 60 pounds. Amazing. Amazing. That is huge. I'm a pre-diabetic. Yeah. Yeah. So we're talking about compounded GLP-1, and we're just having an honest conversation about food, about weight, about life. Isn't compounded semaglutide going away? Thank you for asking that, because I can't speak on that. But what I can tell you, I'm so glad you asked that, is that let's just say the program's getting a makeover after the 22nd. Things are shifting. But if you would like to become a patient of Ivim Health, and if getting on compounded semaglutide is something that might be life-changing for you, this is the time to do it. You've come to the right live. This is when you do it. You go to Megan's page, you look for this V. This is not a sales pitch. I'm literally just trying to help people, because after May 2nd. So go to the V. Go to the V. It takes 2 minutes, sign up, qualify, and then book a free consult. It's so quick. And then you can ask all your questions. What happens after 4 months? What kind of medication? What kind of dose? Is this right for me? Just get to the free consult. So if it's going away, then what's going to happen? I cannot tell you about that. But what I can tell you is that Ivim Health prioritizes their clients and their members. And I've never seen this price before. And honestly, I don't think we'll see it again. I think that we're talking about a rate of $75 a month for semaglutide for 4 months straight. And if you are, so if you are a client already of Ivim Health's before May 22nd, then you're already a patient. You pick up on what I'm putting down? Allison just scheduled. Okay, perfect. Definitely take a look. Ask any questions during your consult, Allison. Any questions that you have, because they can say everything and anything. The providers can answer everything. I can't. I'm not a provider, right? There is no longer a shortage. So Ivim Health does have B12. I get it separately. I have vitamin B12. So that's like an add-on. We dropped so many new supplements, protein, collagen peptides, berberine. There's just so many things that will support the GLP-1 journey for all of our clients, for all of Ivim Health's patients. They'll be able to access all of that. Anybody picking up on what I'm saying? Are there any health problems that couldn't occur, that could occur maybe? So side effects, right? There's a bunch of side effects, and the providers can talk to you about all of them. I had horrible side effects. They did dissipate. They did, start to go away. They also helped me with my side effects, because one thing about Ivim that's different than other companies is that you get unlimited FaceTime calls, virtual visits with the telehealth providers, but in the business hours. So it's just whenever they're open, you can join the waiting room in just 5-10 minutes, you'll get in there, which is great, because if you have a side effect, or if you have a problem, or if you think your dosage isn't right, they can deal with it right on the spot. You also get put into our giant network. It's a community full of support. There's over 23,000 members inside of this community. There's so many people. It's the biggest one out there in the GLP-1 space. It's huge. And it's full of people that actually give a shit and that actually support one another. So if that's something that you might find useful to talk to other people on the journey, do it. Also, if money is an issue, we do have different payment plans with Klarna and things like that. But I think it's really important to notate, what we're spending money on now. What does your Apple subscription look like? How many Starbucks are you getting per week? Do you do takeout? Because I've made some huge changes in the shit that we buy in this house, and I'm saving so much money. So much. But if you've been watching quietly, kind of watching the GLP-1 space, and if you've been thinking about it, this is the time, guys. This is the time before May 22nd. If you know those people who say, man, I missed that deal by 1 day, don't be that person. Also, Ivim Health has implemented this like referral credit thing. So if you share this information with somebody else, and if you get somebody else to sign up, after like you sign up, like there's referral credits. So think about that too. Like if you want to spend the next couple days sharing this information, because here's the thing, this is not a sales pitch. This is like an accessibility thing. This medication is not widely accessible to people because of their insurance, because of their wallets, because of whatever reason, right? So that's why we're here sharing this, because there are people out there that would benefit from taking this medication that would change their lives. But they have to be a patient in order to it's not about scaring you into action. It's just about being real. This is the lowest rate, and it ends soon. Read between the lines. Leslie, I don't really focus on Harrison much anymore. Thank you, Jose. You're so kind. So kind. Okay. All right, let me peek at some of these comments. My thing is I still can't afford the $75 a month. Hubby is the only one working right now. Okay, Angela, I totally hear you. I totally hear you. I get it. I've been there and I get it. And I know that sometimes like there's just no extra room in the budget. So then I would start thinking outside the box, like, could you essentially earn it with credits if you got other people to sign up in 2 days? I know it's crazy because it's 2 days, but it's an option. Would somebody help you? Would a family member help you knowing it would better your health? And then, you pay them slowly. Could you put it on a credit card and maybe work it out later? Could you do the Klarna thing? Like, is there something that you're paying for each month that maybe you don't need to be paying for? I really had to look at my Apple subscriptions. My kids had stuff that I didn't even know I was paying for. So I think that I know money's tough, but I just can't convey enough that it just won't be available again. Medicaid might. I know people that yeah, so some people do get it covered by Medicaid. Definitely look into it. Definitely check it out. That everybody's different, right? Some people get it, some people don't. Also depends on blood work and things like that. But this is just the only chance you're gonna have to lock in to a price point like this with a company like this, especially. I just can't talk details, but the phrase "you'll wish you did it sooner" comes to mind. We're in the last, as a writer, I'm trying to be very creative right now. We're in the last chapter of this offer. New things are coming, shifting, but this won't be part of it. It won't look the same. Things will be different. I look like Billie Eilish. I'm happier than ever that you said that to me. Thank you. That's crazy. Thank you. That's crazy. as a 40-year-old mom who thinks she lost her cool factor like 10 years ago, I appreciate you. Okay, what if I say, let's just say the program's getting a makeover. After May 22nd, it's gonna get a makeover. We're gonna put lipstick on it. So if the current format speaks to you, now's the time. If anybody is interested, you're gonna go to my Beacons page and you're gonna look for this green V and you sign up. It takes about 2 minutes to qualify, and then you book your free consult right now. You don't wait. This is not a sales pitch. This is a warning. Book your call right now. It's free. I get nothing if you talk to these people. It's just a call. Just call, talk to them, ask your questions, become a patient if it feels right. It's just so wild to me. We're all here right in this moment. Sometimes I think of like synchronicities and like conscious coincidences. Like we're all here in this moment together right now to discuss what I'm discussing, but you're all here listening. So I'd like to think that we're all here for a reason, right? There are some people that are choosing to stay, choosing to stick around and choosing to listen to this message. Why? I don't know. Maybe they want to lose weight. Maybe they want to feel better. Maybe they look at this picture, this before and after picture of me, and they think, wow, I want to do that. I was that person. And I'm so lucky I signed up when I did because it was available. You follow? It's not just a discount, it's a door that's open right now. Doors open and close, people. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that I cannot say, but there's a lot of things that I can say. I can tell you that I tried a different compounded GLP-1 company that I dealt with through email. And their message to me when I told them that I was extremely constipated was, talk to your doctor. And I was like, oh, thanks. Thank you so much. I ended up going to the emergency room because I didn't go number 2 for 13 days. 13 days. That could have been prevented had I had good provider care, and that's where Ivim steps in with excellent provider care. So if you have any sort of problem, you get to jump on a virtual face call like this, a face call, you like that? A FaceTime call, like a virtual call, just like this one. You get like a telehealth provider, but it's an actual provider. I'm just an affiliate. I'm just here to share this with you. But the affiliates, right, we are not providers. We don't get to give medical advice. We can only tell you what we've been through. I can only tell you that my blood work looks better and I feel better because of everything that I did. And I truly believe that that's all happening because I took a chance on myself and I started putting my skepticism aside and decided, okay, let's do this. Let's try the GLP-1 and just see how it goes. And it went amazing, amazing. Not only that, I'm exercising more now than I ever was before. I'm eating healthier than I ever was before, and my food noise is gone. Like, how can I describe the importance of food noise, like, being gone? Does anybody have, like, drop your favorite food emoji in the chat if you think about snacks or food, like, all the time? Does anybody, like, think about food? I feel like I have a really better grasp on my relationship with food. Hey Lucas, honey, I'm working, you gotta move. It's kind of like this constant mental loop. What am I gonna eat next? I'm hungry. I've eaten already. Should I eat that? Should I not eat that? It's exhausting. So when that quiets, pretzels. So when that quiets down, it's like your brain gets a chance to rest and come back as just your brain instead of the I'm hungry buddy, right? Sometimes I call food noise the I'm hungry buddy. It's like you're no longer negotiating with snacks all day. Or, hold on, I have a kiddo that's, you okay, Joe?
Yep.
Thank you. My kids had to switch. They don't like to be outside at the same time. They like to listen to music. Is she okay or is she upset?
She's obviously upset.
Well, that's not fair.
No, it's not.
All right, well, I still have like another 20 minutes here.
I know. Do the best I can.
Yeah, I just need it to move.
Alright, well I told you, you can go outside now.
Yeah, go outside, buddy. You got your free time. Go use it.
Go use it now.
They both love to be on the swing and listen to their music, but if one has to listen to like the other one's music, it's like intrusive. So we have to give them each their swing time with music and then switch them around. Nighttime is the best time to be outside on the swings because we live in Arizona and it's really cool outside. So there's 2 swings, but they're too close to each other. I need like a swing set with like a swing on the end and a swing on the end and like a house in the middle or something. I just need to figure that out someday. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll design one. But back to this. So food noise, it's food noise being gone. It's like the relief of constantly thinking about food and having that no longer be something that you constantly think about. So for me, I always thought about food ever since I was a child. Like I would have told my grandma like, hey, thank you so much for that sandwich you made me. I'm hungry. My grandmother used to get so mad she'd throw spoons and I'd still be like, what can I eat next? Because I was just a snacky kid. And it's not a problem until it is, right? And my blood work, like I said, it looks so bad. Thank you, Chris, for liking the live. I see you. And I just think like it's really important to be like the best, healthiest versions of ourselves, especially when we're like reaching 40 or over 40. Like that's where I'm at. I'm 40. I'm turning 41. And I feel like, okay, this is where I could let my health slide downhill for the rest of my life, or I could be in the best health of my life and rise up, right? So that's what I want to do. I really want to be healthy. I really, really do. And it becomes freedom instead of restriction. Like so many people think like, oh, if I take, like I heard somebody say like, I don't want to take a GLP-1 because then I won't eat the things that I love. And I'm like, but you're not restricting, you're just not obsessing anymore. Like you no longer, it wouldn't be a restriction if you don't want it. You know what I mean? So like if you desire, like me, I love ice cream every night. I love it. I still eat it. I still eat my ice cream every night. But if I didn't crave it and then didn't eat it, then it's no longer a restriction. You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say? So it's like a reframe of mind. It's completely different. Everything changes. It's almost like the relief. It's relief. It is relief. Imagine a radio that plays food thoughts on loop 24/7. Like cookies, ice cream, soda, cake, candy, cookies, ice cream, cake, soda, pasta, pizza, pepperoni. Oh, string cheese, yogurt. Like that was me. Just always running through my head. And now it's like I'm not fighting with that anymore. So it gives me the space to think about other things and focus like, okay, let's focus on working out. Let's focus on writing this book. Let's focus on what do the kids need right now? You know, it's like I don't have to worry about what comes next for food. And I think that it's just monumental if you have food problems. If you don't have food problems, that's great. Power to you. I wish I was you. But I unfortunately just had cravings all day that just sat still. So that radio that keeps playing those food thoughts on loop 24/7, it's like taking the GLP-1, someone just went and turned the radio off. And I'm like, hey, how's it going? And because I am not constantly putting sugar into my body, I don't feel like shit. That is huge. And people won't ever understand what that's like unless they experience it. Like, I've always heard like health nuts say, oh, eliminate the sugars, drop the toxins. And I'm like, yeah, okay, okay. I could never do it because it's all I wanted. Now I don't want that. Now I feel better. Now I understand it. Now I get it. I look good. Thank you so much, Christina. But more importantly, I feel good. You know, I think, let me just finish this email real quick. Sorry. I'm also still working. I have a couple brand deals that I'm trying to figure out what they want. I lost my train of thought. Squirrel. Hey, Janie. Oh, you look good. That's right. You look good. And I said, thank you so much, but I feel good. There was a time in my life after I had my daughter, Jo, where I lost 60 pounds on my own. And I was the unhealthiest I've ever been. And I didn't understand it. I looked amazing, but my blood work looked awful. And I never really understood why. And for me, it was cholesterol. For me, my blood work was off the charts because of stress, cholesterol, and just eating the wrong foods. I thought I could just work out like a mad woman, eat a little bit better, but not really. And I think that it was the perfect storm of just losing weight postpartum after baby, nursing, and then not being able to take the cholesterol medicine that I truly needed. But I lost that weight and it felt really good, but it wasn't sustainable. It wasn't, it came back. The weight came back because my habits changed again. And that's what, you know, my yo-yo has always been. I'll do something for a few weeks or a few months and then I give up. And then I don't want to do it anymore, you know? I think for me, being on a compounded GLP-1 makes me feel good. Yeah. I've never felt like more in sync with myself and my body since I have really taken my health journey to the next level. Since I started taking this stuff, you know, it's like, and thinking that this offer might be the last offer like this, I feel like I just wouldn't be a good affiliate or like a good influencer for the people that are out there that might need to receive this message. So if you don't, that's okay. It's not for you. It's fine. But if you are that one person out there that is looking at me right now that's like, holy shit, this is exactly what I needed. Like the stars are aligned. I need to lose weight or I need to get healthy and I can't do it on my own and I need this. This message is for you. Now I feel like one of those tarot readers, the collective, this message is for you. Call Cleo now. It's honestly just like wild how much lighter I feel. Not just in weight, but in the brain. I think that brain fog from eating toxic crap is real. I think that, you know, when you eat bad food, you feel bad. Hey? I feel more in control. I feel less chaotic, especially around food. And I just feel better. I feel better overall. And I would never tell anybody what I think they should do, ever. I think it's a personal journey and everybody needs to make sure that, you know, they're doing what they want to do. But I will say I'm really glad I did things the way that I did. And I'm really lucky that I got in when I did. Because I want to stay a patient of Ivim Health's. I want to remain a patient. I want to be able to continue to get my medication that helps me so much. And I feel so lucky and so fortunate to be able to have gotten in when I did. This is the green V you're going to look for on my beacons page. So if you're, wanting to sign up, it's 2 minutes. It takes 2 minutes to fill out the questionnaire. Tap my head again, go to my profile, tap beacons, search for the green V, tap Ivim, go ahead and fill out the questionnaire, book your free consult. Book your free consult. It's free. It's free. You can talk to a real provider, ask them real questions in real time. This has been the most affordable and accessible way to start. And this deal right here is the most affordable deal. $75 a month for 4 months for semaglutide. You won't find that anywhere else, not even like at the doctor's. I know people who are paying like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars, like $300 or $400 a month. $75 a month for 4 months on semaglutide. It's huge. And all I can tell you is that I feel good. It's working for me. And this deal, like, I would grab it before it's gone. Because who knows what the next chapter looks like. You don't need me to tell you what to do. But if it's something that you've been interested in, and if it's something that you want to do, and if you feel like you're like, okay, just help me, it's right here. You signed up. I hope that it helps you. It's helped me so much. If anybody else is thinking about it, just book the free consult. Just book the call. Like, you have to go through this questionnaire, qualify, and then you book the free consult. So you gotta get to that consult. Because like I said, after May 22nd, everything is shifting. Things are changing. I can't say what. But if this is like, oh, there's 44 people in here, 44. If you think that you're here for a reason, you probably are. Thank you so much for asking. What up, Mia? I see you. What are you gonna do since the FDA is getting rid of semaglutide? I work at a pharmacy and we can't sell it anymore. Thank you, Maddie. Thank you for asking me that. I miss you too, Mia. Hi, we need to catch up. Maddie, thank you so much for asking me that, because it allows me to respond with, I can't speak on it, but what I can tell you is that if you want to become a patient of Ivim Health's, and if you want to get this medication, $75 a month for semaglutide, you can. For 4 months, if you are a patient of Ivim Health's, but you have to sign up before May 22nd. That's in just a couple of days. So I can't speak on the FDA or anything that's going on, but what I can tell you is that Ivim Health is a provider, and they are providing this medication to their patients. So if you would like this medication, and if you would like to be a patient, pass this information along, and you'll get referral credit if you sign up and you have like other people that sign up. I know it's 2 days, I know it's quick, I know it's crazy, but it's accessible and it's there and you can get in and you can do it. Do you pick up on what I'm putting down? I can't go into the, specifics. I'm not a provider, but you can call, you can book your free consult. You can ask them anything. What is this? This is a chat for the compounded GLP-1 company that I'm an affiliate for. I've worked with Ivim Health since last July. They've literally changed my life, and they prioritize their patients. And they can continue to take care of their patients. See my crazy eyes? Yeah. Yes, we can sell whatever we have left, and that's so hard to say what is going to happen. Maddie, I get it. I totally get it. All I can say is right now, Ivim Health will provide for their patients. I feel like I'm talking in Morse code and I need a beep button. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep. Like I know a little bit about a lot, and I know a lot about a little. Cindy Crawford just joined. Hi. So yeah, this is the V that you're looking for. That's funny. This is the V that you're looking for. You want to go to my Beacons page and you want to go to Ivim and you want to look for this V, this green V, and you want to become a patient of Ivim Health's so that they can provide for you. So you got to book a free consult before May 22nd or don't. And then you'll wish you would have. Does anybody have any questions that I can answer? I'm not saying this is magic, but I am saying that I feel more me than I ever have been. I feel healthier. I feel wonderful. I feel like I'm ready to just keep exercising and keep eating healthy and keep drinking the water because I can now. Because the toxins are gone. The proof is there. This is before and this is during. I say during because I'm not done yet. But this is my progress so far. I've lost almost 50 pounds. I take a smaller dose of semaglutide. I also do take my health very seriously now, and I am eating better. It's partially a choice, but it's because the food noise is gone thanks to the GLP-1. I am drinking more water. I do exercise, you know, but I wasn't able to lose weight without those 4 things. It's the water, the food, the GLP-1, the exercise. That's what works for me. Because one didn't work without the other before. I plateaued. I stayed at one weight after I used my infinity hoop. I lost 25 pounds on my own. And then I maintained and I didn't lose anything else, but I didn't gain weight and that was wonderful. But I was still eating crap and I couldn't stop eating crap because I have no self-control. I have food issues, horrible food issues. The GLP-1 cured the food issues. So now you've got a person, a woman who had horrible relationship with food, who now doesn't want to eat the bad food and who now also can and wants to work out. That's a beautiful mix. Add more water, add better food, eliminate toxins, and you've got progress. This is real. So should I get my husband to as well? If you want to, if he wants to, if you want to. Just book the provider call, it's free. Ask all your questions. So you're gonna wanna go to my Beacons page and look for this V. I'm never gonna be able to stop doing this now. Look for the green V. And just book the provider call. Book it, book the free consult. It's fucking free, it's free. It's free. I just didn't realize how much of my day was spent thinking about food until I wasn't doing it anymore. All right? We had a lot of people who dropped a lot of comments in here saying that they had problems with food and that they thought about GLP-1s, but they were just thinking about it. To everybody in here that's just thinking about it, let me tell you, after May 22nd, you're going to be like, I wish I did it. I feel like my brain finally also has the space to focus on other things because like toxic food makes you feel like a slug. It makes you feel like when you eat, you feel like, and I felt like, and I did nothing. This picture was me parenting from the couch, right? Yelling, upset, miserable, angry. This skin, I have no makeup on at all. You can see that like I'm healthier. My skin is glowing. My fine lines, wrinkles, eye bags, everything is getting better. And that's not just because of weight loss, but it's because of less toxins, less sugar, less carbs. Carbs break down as sugar in your body. And that's really bad, especially if you're a borderline diabetic like I was. So just think about it because it helps in so many different areas. But don't think for too long because after May 22nd, you might not be able to think about it the same way. You know what I'm saying? Please put gloves. Gloves. You screenshot to save the name and your name. No, go ahead here. Take a screenshot of this. Screenshot the green V. This is my Beacons page address. Go ahead. My before and durings. Go ahead. Screenshot it. Go ahead. Do it tonight. Do it tomorrow morning. Get your friends to do it. There's got to be somebody out there who is unhealthy that's looking to make a change that can't do it on their own, and this would help them, and they don't know about it. And this is not a sales pitch. This is just, it's like the sales ending, so access is changing. Things are just, everything's up in the air right now, and I'm flying, so. You want gloves for what? What do I need to put gloves on for? I'm not like handling your food. I don't understand. I went from 195 to 115. Boom! That's amazing. That's amazing. So I went from 262 down to like 224-ish. I was 221 last winter, and then I gained some, switched meds, like things were wacky for me, but now I've consistently been losing at a slow and steady pace. So I'm almost 50 pounds down, which feels really good, but it's just, it's crazy. It's crazy to me. It's crazy how good I feel, you know? So I think we settled on 280 was my biggest weight. But I don't have the exact number. I just know it was around 280. So if we look at like 280 minus 50, that's 230. I weigh less than I'm almost 220 now. But in this photo, I think I was about 262. And I think I remember 262 because I remember how miserable I was, and I was so upset because I thought I was like 240 something. And I got on the scale and it was 262 at a doctor's, and I almost threw up. I was like, what? What happened to me? I let myself go. I didn't realize that I had. But I had everything in the world against me. My son had a bone marrow transplant. He almost died 6 times. I had a newborn baby, well, a 1-year-old baby by then. And I was miserable. Miserable. The last person I was taking care of was myself. But now I'm like, oh my gosh, these babies, I gotta be here. I gotta take care of these babies. What is it? Compounded semaglutide, $75 a month for 4 months straight with Ivim Health. You find this V in my Beacons page, and you can sign up. It takes like 2 minutes to qualify, and then once you do, you book your free consult. You ask them all the questions. You get put into our community, which has over 23,000 members, and there's a spot in there for men, for PCOS, for menopause, for perimenopause, for diabetes, for Hashimoto's. There's all different spots in there. There's meal tips, nutrition tips, life tips even. There's also recipes, protein recipes, daily check-ins, Q&As, weekly lives. There's so much in the community. It's ridiculous. You also get free 2-day shipping for your medication, bananas. You don't get bananas. I was just saying bananas because it's 2-day free ship. Never mind. You also get the unlimited provider calls that look like this, the virtual telehealth like this with a provider. Anytime business hours are open, you go to the website, boop, and you just hit join waiting room, and you wait, and you get to talk to somebody. What is the price after 4 months? They don't tell us that, so I don't know. But if you book the free consult with the provider, you can ask them that because I don't know. But the consult is free. You only have 2 days to jump on this deal. So I would go ask. I would go talk to them and find out. I found out about this sale like just a couple of days ago. I'm not a provider, so I don't get to, really talk about the medication side of things, the dosaging, the price points, right? I don't make them up. It's not me. I'm just delivering the sale news. So I'm sorry, I don't know what happens after 4 months, but okay, let me see. I'm starting out at 330, 5'3". Bad relationship with food. Getting rid of the food noise would save my life. I'm gonna take a screenshot. Because saving the, to be honest with you, like I got to a point where I was walking up my stairs in my house and my heart was beating so fast that I had to sit down. Just one flight of stairs. I know what it's like to be so unhealthy that you're scared that something's going to happen. Seeing a cardiologist at like 38 was scary. Being told that I was, you know, morbidly obese and a candidate for weight loss surgery scared the out of me. And I know people who have had the surgery and they do wonderfully, but I'm petrified of surgery. So I'm going to try this, right? And it's working so far. I'm happy for you, and I hope that it's life-changing for you as it was for me. I know someone who used to weigh like 400 and they could barely get out of their house. So my ex-boyfriend Steve, he's on here, Steve Snuffer. His username is like in my Beacons page. He's a musician. He's around, Brother Steve. So he weighed 410 pounds, I think. And he's like my height, or a little taller, like 5. I'm like 5'6". I think he's like 5'8", something like that. He lost over 180 pounds. He did have a gastric bypass. But watching his journey also made me think like, oh my gosh, like Steve lost a whole person. I want to do that for myself someday. But I was with him the day that he was in the doctor's office and they told him that he was morbidly obese and he was so depressed. That means that you have over 100 pounds to lose and that it's like, you know, it's detrimental to your health if you don't. Like the words they use are so dehumanizing. He was beautiful. You know, I didn't care that he was big. I loved him. He was an amazing guitar player. But he thought less of himself because of his size, and he was extremely unhealthy. But he has a really hell of a story. There's a YouTube video out there somewhere with Emerson surgery or whatever it was. But like everybody's story is so different. But like there is hope and there is change and there is help out there. Sometimes you got to do it yourself. Sometimes you need help. Sometimes you need doctors. You know, like there's just should be no shame in getting healthy, whatever way you do it, right? Like if you can exercise and eat healthy, great, do it. Great. If you can't and you need to take a compounded GLP-1, great, do it. Great, great. If you think that, you know, you and your doctor have decided that surgery is the best route for you, great, excellent, do it. There should be no shame around any of it. If you think and your doctor thinks that you are healthy at 300 pounds, beautiful, amazing. And that's awesome that your blood work looks great. You know what I mean? Like, let's just remove the shame and just talk about the needs, right? People need help. Ivim Health helped me. The end. It's different for everyone, for sure. Yeah. Thank you guys for listening to me. I just feel like I wish I could I almost feel like I should open Winnie Sanderson's account and go live on there to talk to people, because I know I could get thousands over there. It's like I don't even care if people sign up or not. I just want them to know that it's there and it's available, because there's only 2 days. And after that, it's like, it's been a game changer for me, right? Like this has helped me rebuild trust with my body. It's also helped me like learn to love my body. But after May 22nd, I don't know what's coming, but I do know what's available right now. Right now. Oh, we got another hidden message on Amazon. You need to shut and little get over it. Thank you, Leroy. Love you. Are you the person whose kids spent money on Robux like a lot? Yeah. Yes, I am. Yep, I'm the crayon mom. I got the kids who draw on the wall with crayons. I live with my husband and my ex-husband. My ex-husband's the landlord, and I got a kid who spent over $800 on Robux, and I was on Apple Insider. Yes, that's me. I'm the most annoying person on the internet. That's also me. Yes. Like the person. I know she used to only eat, but now she only eats like 4 meals a day, and I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think one thing I've learned is when I wasn't on a GLP-1 was smaller meals, right? Like frequent small meals. So I would eat 5 high protein, low carb meals per day. Now I have to fight with myself to eat because I'm not hungry because this medicine works so well. So I have to eat when I'm not hungry, and that has been a big change. I had to be like, oh, I'm not hungry right now, but I should have some protein. Yeah? Okay, I'll do that. It's so different. It's so different. If any of you found this live useful, just throw a heart in the chat because I'm about to shut down. We did about 70 minutes. I only really needed to do 60. But if you guys think this was helpful, let me know, and then maybe I'll do it again. Oh, my son is upset. There's my cue. I gotta go. Go. Thanks, Spud. All right, I love you guys. You're looking for the green V in the bio if you want to sign up. I'm gonna sign off. I gotta go lay with my son and make sure that he's all set to get to sleep. But hey, Donna, what's up? I gotta go take care of him. But I love you guys. Take care of yourselves and take a screenshot if you want to. If you want to go check it out, there's only a couple days. Again, it's not a sales pitch, it's a warning. Sign up before you can't. I love you guys. Bye.